Hello, everyone. So, the epic poem I chose to read from is Dante's Divine Comedy, and specifically from Inferno. And I'll be reading from lines 1 through 21 here. Midway along the journey of our life, I woke to find myself in some dark woods, for I had wandered off from the straight path. How hard it is to tell what it was like, this wood of wilderness, savage and stubborn. The thought of it brings back all my old fears. A bitter place, death could scarce be bitterer. But if I would show the good that came of it, I must talk about things other than the good. How I entered there, I cannot truly say. I had become so sleepy at the moment when I first strayed, leaving the path of truth. But when I found myself at the foot of a hill, at the edge of the woods beginning down in the valley, where I first left my heart plunged deep in fear, I raised my head and saw the hilltop shawled in morning rays of light sent from the planet that leads men straight ahead on every road. And then only did terror start subsiding in my heart's lake, which rose to heights of fear. That night I spent in deepest desperation. So basically, I chose to do not only this poem, but this portion of it because I find it extremely interesting and full of symbolism. Um, Also, there's sort of an inclusiveness in it. When he starts out, he says, midway along the journey of our life. Um, I find that very compelling, as if he's telling the reader, this is more than just about me. And there's so much symbolism here. He says, "For I had wandered off from the straight path." That to me uh, seems to be sort of a tenet of Christianity in general. You're a sinner and you strayed away from the truth, and so he's painting the picture of what's going on here, and he tells you that um, there's he's sort of in these woods, and it's he doesn't really know how he got there, but he knows it was a process, and that to me is just it means so much more than what it says. And I've always found Dante to be uh, extremely compelling in that way. There's so much you could read from, especially in Inferno. It's always my favorite. I like the stories that get a little dark at times, and this is one of them that can hold up to the test of time. I mean, no doubt about it. He really knew how to begin this poem in a way that keeps you reading it and wanting to keep going. And I remember the first time I read that, and just that beginning. A while back, years ago, and I just thought, wow, that's pretty captivating. You know, I I woke up and found myself here, and I don't know why, but I know that I strayed away from what I was supposed to be doing. So all I could say is I really enjoy that, and I enjoy this poem in general, and these particular lines stand out to me as representative of what Dante is going to be getting into. So, thank you for watching this short presentation. I appreciate it.